Hello. Today we're talking about eligibility for the Merit-Based Incentive Payment System, or MIPS. This video will demonstrate how to check your MIPS eligibility status. There are two ways you can check MIPS eligibility. The first option is to use the QPP Participation Status tool, which is a great option when you're checking your own eligibility status or want to look up eligibility for a single clinician. The second option is to sign into the QPP website, which is a good option for those with a HARP account and QPP role who want to check eligibility for multiple clinicians. As a reminder, HARP is an acronym for Healthcare Quality Information System, HCQS, Access Roles and Profile, HARP. I'll show you how to use each option, beginning with the QPP Participation Status tool, which is located on the main page of the qpp.cms.gov website. The first step is to enter a 10-digit National Provider Identifier, or NPI, here. Select the performance year you're interested in. Note which stage of eligibility the status reflects. Is your eligibility status in an initial stage or final stage? Is there an expected time frame for the next update? The best time to check your eligibility status is in December because you'll be able to check your final eligibility for the current performance year and your initial eligibility for the upcoming performance year. Beneath each practice association, you'll see an indicator of your individual and group eligibility statuses. You're MIPS eligible if you see a green check mark. You're excluded from MIPS if you see a no symbol, which is a black circle with a line through it. Click the plus expand option to the right of each associated practice name to view information about your MIPS participation based on your eligibility status. The information covers whether or not you're required to participate in MIPS, which of the 3 MIPS reporting options are available to you, 1, traditional MIPS, 2, MIPS value pathways, or MVPs, or 3, the APM performance pathway, or APP. It will also indicate how you can participate, whether as an individual, as a group, or both. And payment tells you whether you're eligible for a MIPS payment adjustment or an APM incentive. Keep scrolling to view more information about your eligibility, including whether you meet the low volume threshold and qualify for other reporting factors at the clinician level for individual participation and the practice level for group participation. Exceeding the low volume threshold will list a yes when you exceed all 3 elements of the low volume threshold. You'll see a no if you don't exceed 1 or more of these elements. You'll notice the information card also details whether you're a MIPS eligible clinician and whether you enrolled in Medicare before January 1st of the performance year. If you scroll down some more, you'll find a section called Other Reporting Factors that can affect your MIPS participation options and reporting requirements. This may include special status designations such as small practice or non-patient basing. Special statuses at the clinician level only apply to individual reporting, and special statuses at the practice level only apply to group reporting. If you or your practice has a special status designation, be sure to visit the Special Statuses page under the Reporting Factors section from the MIPS menu. The second way to view eligibility status is by signing into the QPP website, which is a good option for those with a HARP account and QPP role who want to check eligibility for multiple clinicians. To begin, click on the Sign In menu in the upper right-hand corner of the website. Then enter your user ID and password. Next, read the statement of truth. Click Yes, I agree, then follow the instructions for the 2-factor authentication step. Once you're in, click Eligibility and Reporting. Select a performance year and click View Practice Details and Clinician Eligibility. From the Practice Details and Clinicians page, you can see the current eligibility status at the practice level for group participation and the clinician level for individual participation. Click View Complete Eligibility Details to see detailed information about the low volume threshold and any special status designations. For more information about eligibility, go to the MIPS menu, then select the How MIPS Eligibility is Determined page from the Eligibility section. Lastly, here's a list of eligibility and participation resources that can be found in the QPP Resource Library by typing eligibility in the search bar. The list includes 2 general resources for MIPS and 1 specific to group participation and a frequently asked questions resource for small practices. These resources are updated annually with new performance year information. Thank you for watching.